summer of 1993, a group of hikers entered one of the most remote and isolated regions of southern Siberia, the Khamar-Daban mountain range, not far from the deep and silent waters of Lake Baikal. The area was known for its beauty, but also for its harsh and unpredictable conditions. This was not a place for the unprepared. The group consisted of 7 people, led by an experienced instructor named Lyudmila Korovina. These were not casual tourists. They were trained hikers, familiar with long expeditions and difficult environments. Every piece of equipment had been carefully selected. Each route had been mapped out in detail. On paper, the journey appeared challenging but controlled. In the beginning, everything unfolded calmly. The trail stretched ahead of them, surrounded by forests and distant peaks. The air was thin but steady. Their movements were confident. Occasional laughter broke the silence of the mountains as they made their steady climb. Then, without warning, the conditions shifted. Thick fog rolled in, swallowing the landscape in a matter of minutes. The path disappeared. The temperature dropped sharply, and a cold wind cut through their clothing. The world around them became pale, blurred, and unfamiliar. Rain soon followed, mixed with icy air. Visibility was reduced to almost nothing. The group struggled to stay together as the terrain turned slippery and unrecognizable. What had once been a clear route became a maze of rock, mud, and mist. Not long after, something even more unsettling began to occur. Members of the group started behaving strangely. They complained of dizziness and severe headaches. Their vision blurred. Simple coordination disappeared. Some could no longer stand without stumbling. Confusion spread quickly, replacing the discipline they had trained for. Fear took hold. Panic replaced reason. One by one, members of the group collapsed or cried out in distress. In the growing chaos, one hiker, Valentina Yudokenko, suddenly turned and ran. She disappeared into the thick fog with no clear direction, driven only by instinct and terror. For several days, she wandered through the wilderness alone. Injured, freezing, and disoriented, she struggled to remain conscious. The mountain around her was silent, endless, and unforgiving. Each step felt heavier than the last. When search and rescue teams finally found her, she was barely alive. Weak, trembling, and in shock, she became the only survivor of the expedition. Rescue operations were immediately launched to locate the rest of the group, scattered across the mountainside. The bodies of the other hikers were eventually discovered. Their positions were unnatural. Their expressions reflected fear, confusion, and desperation. Yet there were no signs of an attack. No tracks from animals. No clear evidence of an avalanche. Only silence surrounded them. Official reports later referenced possible causes such as hypothermia, sudden environmental exposure, or unknown medical conditions. But the strange sequence of events, the sudden disorientation, the panic, the inexplicable behavior, did not form a clear and simple explanation. As time passed, theories began to circulate. Some whispered about toxic gases hidden within the earth. Others spoke of secret military experiments or unknown atmospheric disturbances drifting through the mountains. Stories grew, but solid answers never appeared. Even today, the Khamar-Daban range remains cold and quiet. Fog still clings to its ridges. Winds still sweep across its slopes. The same paths can still be walked, yet something about that land feels forever changed. And somewhere on that silent mountainside, an unanswered question continues to linger. What truly happened there in 1993? Was it just an unforgiving force of nature, or something no one was ever meant to witness? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and watch the next video.